Welcome to your training video of how to make an offline booking and add to admin. Offline bookings generally means inquiries that you will get via telephone or email. These will generally be when you either are dealing with a group booking, which can be for an event or a large meeting or a large party, or a customer that requires specifics for their booking, but they require your local knowledge to give them some options. When you give your customer options, try and give them no more than 3. This is so they don't have too much choice when choosing a suitable option. You would research online and even make calls offline to source the options for your customer. You would then have to enter these bookings manually into admin. This is so we're able to invoice on your behalf to claim commission after the guests have stayed. So as mentioned, you will either get a phone call or an email inquiry come in. You may have all the information you need, however, if not, you will need to ask necessary questions to gauge this information from your customer. You may ask them such questions like, which hotel are you inquiring about? Whereabouts do you need to be? How many guests are staying? How old are the children that are staying? What room types do you require? Do you have a budget per night or in total? What is the purpose of your stay? Do you have any special requirements or requests? Once you've gained all the information from your customer, you need to search for some options. You may well already have these options available on your website. If so, then quote rates from there. If not, you need to use Google to search for these options. You might need to contact hotels that are not on your site or aren't showing rates. Simply give them a call and make sure you're able to get a commissionable rate from the hotel. As mentioned before, please provide the customer with no more than 3 options. When you've sourced the options, then speak with your customer or your event organizer and advise them of the options, and also put it in an email for them so they can read it back to themselves. Once they've decided on an option, they'll get in touch with you about which one they wish to confirm, and dependent on the hotel, it may well be just a credit or debit card that you need and the guest names, or there may even be a contract that the guest or the client needs to sign and fill out. Remember, if you have a client that wishes to make a booking for another destination, firstly check with head office if the destination has an agent already. If it does, you'll then need to liaise with the agent to source you some options for your client. If not, then please treat it like your own destination and source your client some options. Head office will be available to help and guide you if you're unsure. Remember, if you need any of the agreement between yourself and a client or yourself and a hotel, these are found in the how-to guides in admin. Please use them when setting up meetings with hotels so they can sign to say that they will give you 10% or more commission. As I say, these are found in the how-to guides under guides and forms section. So when a customer has confirmed the hotel that they wish to stay at, you will need to add this to admin. This includes any bookings you do for another franchisee from a different destination, and as mentioned, this is so accounts can invoice the hotel at the end of the month that the guest stays. This commission invoice will be available to you to be able to see in admin. However, please follow these steps on how to add a booking to admin so we can invoice for you. You will need to make sure that the hotel is in your destinations. So if the hotel is not already imported, please import the hotel and then add the availability how I'm about to show you, or add the hotel manually and again add the availability and the rates how I'm about to show you. So you would go into your destinations in admin and into the destination that the booking is for. You would find the hotel that you wish to add the rates to. If you need to add a room type, you can add that here. If the room type is already added, then you will already have the option of calendar and availability. If you don't have these two options, you need to add the room type first. You would then go into update rates and availability, and it takes you to this template that you can see here. You would then select your room type. You would leave the minimum night stay as 1 and click on update rates. You would change the price to the amount that it was per night, and you would click update availability. You would leave the availability as request. This is so you have authorization over this booking. And you would change the dates, the from date to the till date, and then click save and back to hotel. To check that those rates have saved correctly, if you click on calendar and then click on the date that you have set the rates for, you can see here the standard double room that I selected and the rate that I've inputted. So you know now that the rates have been saved. What you now need to do is add those rates to a customer profile. So if you click on home and click on customers, if the customer already has a profile, you would search for it in the search box at the top, or you would click on add customer and you would create a new customer profile. You need at least the name, first name and surname. You need an email address. This is to send a confirmation to, and at least one telephone number. Should you have other information, then please fill that in and click save. I'm going to now locate a previous customer profile that has been set up. And I'm going to click view at the end. So here you can see I've got the name, a telephone number and an email address. Now to add to the hotel booking, you click on add hotel booking and it takes you to a blank template. Next, click on find rates here and select the destination. And then select the hotel and then select the room type that you require. You now need to choose the from date and for the amount of nights that you'd set the rates for, and click next. This should then give you 2 nights at the rate that you've inputted and the total. If you're happy with this, then click use rates and you'll see it fills out a lot of the information here. You may need to change the amount of people that are staying, and just check that all of the rates and the dates are correct. You then have the guest box to put in the guest names, and you will put in each guest name that you have. You would change the status to confirmed because you would have already confirmed this with the hotel over the phone. They would have either emailed you or given you the confirmation number their end over the phone, which you would put in here. And then once you're happy with that, you would scroll to the bottom and click save and then continue. You can now see this booking added to the customer profile. You do not at this point need to send the hotel a confirmation as they already have this booking confirmed. Should your customer still need a confirmation, in the section down the bottom titled Administration, you need to click on Mail Client, select the status as confirmed, and then in the bottom right hand corner you click Mail Client. This will give you a template of what is going to be sent to the client. If you're happy with this, you can then click Send Mail in the bottom right hand corner, and this will send the confirmation to the email address that you have here. If you're unhappy with the information that is here and you wish to add some more, click Cancel and it will take you back to the customer profile. You can add notes into here which will show on their confirmation. So if it's a special rate and you just want to reconfirm what the rate includes, please put that in the notes box. And then again, select Confirm for the status, Mail Client in the bottom right hand corner, and then Send Mail in the bottom right hand corner. That is then your booking added to the system manually, and when you go to Invoices, you'll be able to see that invoice in the system.